things that just came out as an update with ClickUp for ClickUp Docs 3.0, which is really exciting because I really love the document feature, but it was a little disorganized. And yeah, so I think that this improves it a lot. I've done some videos in the past, or I did a video in the past about documents, which I think still applies. It talks about how to organize nested documents. So if you haven't watched that yet, I highly recommend going and watching that. Um, and that link will be right up here once the video is done uploading. I'll make sure that there's a link to that above and in the description. So let's just dive right in. And just know that I have just started looking at these and wanted to just jump on to make sure that I had the information out there about the new documents. I think that's been a kind of a pain point for a lot of people that use ClickUp. And a lot of what will this will allow you to do is have a little more flexibility or better use for standard operating procedures or wikis, things like that. Um, and yeah, and just make it easier to um, create deliverables that are needed documents. So the example I'm going to show you is a blog template. So writing blogs inside of ClickUp will become a lot easier now because you'll have some more editing features and things like that. I think, like I said, wikis or just knowledge bases, being able to have a clean, nicely organized place to store those. And the account that I'm showing you is a free account, but with the business plus, you can have more refined privacy settings for the documents. But like I said, the one I'm showing you is a free account. So let's just get started. So this initial interface that you're seeing right now is all new, having it in this sort of list way, view versus the box view here. I prefer it to see it this way. And so over here, we're seeing the blog titles. We're going to see where it's located. The example I'm going to show you is located in everything, meaning it's not attached to any specific space, list, folder, or task. But some of these are. So this one's specifically attached. So if I hover over it, I can see where it's in operations, the operations folder, meetings, um, and it's within a doc view. So it's attached to the meetings list in a doc view, which being able to see that is so nice. So if you like lose kind of track of where something is, like this one, for example, you can see it says that it is located in clients, client project template, client information, and then October 25th within a task. So I know what I'm going to look for if I need to find it. But really, I can just click on it and it will open it up. And then this now there's tags in here, which is really, really helpful because you can then organize your documents. So I just put a couple in here just to show. So the one I'm going to show you, we're going to actually open up as a template, and then team meeting notes and SOP. So you can start giving them, tags, and you can filter by tags. And I think that's just a really great way to organize it. It tells you when it was last updated, and if you can see the little arrows up here, you can actually organize or reorder them based on that last viewed, and then what they're shared with, and you can duplicate, pull from a template center, archive, all of that here. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and dive into the blog template. So what I did is I took our actual blog template and put it in here, just so I had some content in here to be able to create the video from. And if you're catching this live, you can feel free to leave comments, or if you're catching the replay, let me know, and feel free to leave comments, and I always check them and answer the best that I can. Okay, so let's see. Right now, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up this right side menu, which is new. That's brand new, having this side menu, which I really love. Okay, so let's just go down the page. So here you can change the font, and just know that it's not specific to like a word or something like that. It's going to change the whole thing. You can change the font size. We can do different page width here. We can apply the different font to all the pages that are associated with this. I have a nested page here, and I'll explain that once I get there. But you can apply those changes to that. So for now, I'm just going to leave it as this. What we can see here is we can see font size. So we can actually change the font size here. Um, we can change the line height here. Oops. Paragraph spacing. So that's going to be wherever I've returned, wherever I hit return, and it's going to apply that to the whole document. So this is the page width. If we're, want to make it really thin, or if we want to make it wider, more narrow, not thin, whatever. I guess you get what I'm saying. Okay. So now I'm just going to walk down through here. So, and I'll try to explain how I would apply these particular um, uses. If I can think of an example on the spot, I'm going to try to explain where I would use them. Okay, so the cover image, you can turn that on and off. A cover image might be helpful if you are doing blogs and you want to see what the blog image is going to look like. You can put a cover image there. Changing cover, you can upload link, you can get some from Unsplash. I had just pulled whatever, just an image from there. We can reposition. Um, if we want to move the image around, we're going to go ahead and save the position. We can change anyway. So we'll leave that how it is. If you don't want it on, you just turn it off. Page title and icon, you can go ahead and turn that on and off. If we wanted to add an icon, we could do that. If we wanted to just add that. I don't exactly have a I don't know about the icon, but it's there and you can use it. If we want to remove it, we can just remove it. And maybe we just want the title. So that's cool. This opens up settings over here on the right. The comments are great, and I will get more to that, but if you wanted to add a comment, right, you just click this, it's going to open up the comments section and you can actually tag people. So I'm going to and then I can assign to anyone. So this is our free account and I haven't shared this document with anyone. Um, so for now, that's the example. And then I can hit resolve. But if it was a comment, so I'm sorry, let me add that comment back in here. Please review this title first. But that's it. And it's assigned to anyone. Someone can reply here. Okay, I reviewed it. Needs work or something, right? So then the other thing I want to note here is you can assign a comment, add an emoji, you can screen record. So if you have a draft in here and the person reviewing it, it's easier for them to record a video explaining the changes. They would just record the video. So this is a free account again, and you would just need to, I'm sorry, let me go back here. So I'm gonna just record the screen really quick while we're talking. So I'm just recording the screen right now, and then if I want to I want to stop recording, I just click on that. Now that screen recording is going to be in there, and I can comment that in. Now notice that I'll be able to see all the open comments over here, and I can close that. So those comments, see all the replies will live there, which is really really amazing. To have and makes it easy when you're collaborating with multiple people. Okay, so subtitle, you can start typing. This might be helpful for like blog writing, for the subtitle of the text, for the copy. What we do down here is we keep we have a place for meta description or short description. So that this subtitle could be used for that, and you can turn it off if you don't want it. Now we have the author option, so we can turn it on or turn it off. If you have contributors, you can add more people as contributors. So for now, I added myself. I can make myself the author. So now we're both authors of it. And then you can turn that on or off. So for now, because I switched myself to, I can make myself a contributor. You can go back and forth and do that. So if you don't want to view that, you just turn it off. We can look at the data was updated or turn it off. This is also really cool. So there's a sticky table of contents. So let me, there it is. And so you can go through to each of the sections on here. So that's really nice. Um, Now, one thing I didn't explain that I'll do really quickly is how to get you can get the heading one, heading two, heading three. So you can switch it from text, and then if you want it to be, heading one, you can put it there. If you want this to be, I did the italics, or, if I want it bolded or whatever, I can make those changes there. And you can see the other options. So you can do alignment, indentation, you can do checklist, you can numbered lines, bullet points, those kinds of things. Font color. You can add a comment to this. So if I wanted to comment on this, please review, and then I can add a comment. And again, now that comment is going to live over here in our comments. Okay. Um, all right. So going down the line here, if we want to turn that sticky table contents off, we can do that. Show subpages or turn subpages on. Okay, this is where I did the subpages. So let me explain the subpages really quick. So you can make subpages out of anything. Like you could just you can do if you do this, there is a document new page. So you could create a new page here, and that's going to create a new page, and let's call it notes for blog. Let's just call it that. So if I go over here, see how it's not technically a subpage, it's just an additional page that's attached to it. But oopsie, the I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, anyway, it's fine. There we go. Okay, I guess I must have selected it. Okay, so it's there. So what the subpage is, let's say you want your social media copy to be on a different page, but still attached to the blog post. So if this is not just the template, this is like the actual blog post, you would want your copy there. I made a subpage, and I just put the titles for where the social media copy would go. So this is a subpage, and then we can here's the subpages listed. You can add another subpage here. So we'll just maybe call this one um, notes for blog. We'll call this one notes for blog as well. So now, but then we have all the same settings available for this, but let's go back to our main page. So now see how our subpages are listed there? And if we wanted to turn that off, we could. We could turn that off if we don't want to see that. Um, we can see like with however big we want to see the subpages. Um, this is the protect the document. And like I said, to be able to use that, you have to have the Business Plus account for that. So now the other great thing is you can see the word count, characters, reading time, which is really fantastic. And then if you wanted to keep word count as you're going, you can see that as you're typing. If you don't want to see the stats, then you can just turn that off there. Okay, so this is actually really cool. So if I do block mode, all it's going to show me is where I'm typing at the moment. And if I enter down, this is where I'm typing right now. It will block out whatever I'm typing, so that I can just focus on what I'm typing on. And you can turn that off if you don't want it. We can just delete this. Okay, cool. So I went down that side there and um relationships. So what I did here is I added the task. So this is a link that's in the page. So for topic 2, I just added a task. You can link it to a document or a task right here. So let's say we wanted to link it to um let's say we wanted to go content blog and we want it to be topic 1. We can attach it there, maybe remove topic 2. Maybe it's just associated with that. So you can, put it here. You can attach it to other documents. So if we wanted to attach it to another document, well, let's say we want to attach it to the marketing SOPs. So now it's attached to these documents. Okay. And let's go back into our document here. So I did relationships, and you can link to and create new, like you could create a brand new task from here if you wanted this to be a new task, or let's say like one part is missing. Like let's say this whole part is missing and we want it to we need to make it a task. Let's call it, I'll assign it to me. We'll give it a due date. We'll call it today. Create. So now this is a task. I can open up the task and it's going to, maybe you don't want that to be the title of the task, but maybe it's blog resources update or update whatever. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, so this would be the task. So now it is going to change what I had there. So let me just copy that and put this over here and make this H3 heading 3. There we go. And then this is the task that would be associated with that. Um, okay, so that's linking. Oh, this is what I wanted to show. So options down here. So this is the accordion, meaning we can accordion the relationships that we have in here, or we could do dialogue, which it doesn't show it specifically here. It would just be in this relationships area. You can turn it off. Um, but I mean, having it in the accordion I think it's fine for me. Okay. So templates. So I already created this as a template. This is the blog template right here. Here's all of our template docs plus ones that it comes with ClickUp. And then you can see the blog template, meeting notes, workspace, because it's not associated with any specific um, it's not it's not associated with any specific list or task or folder or whatever. And then here's some other templates. And if you want to save it as a template, you save it down here. I've already saved it as a template, as you can see. So this is the template center. Here's our comments. We kind of already went over that. And you can export or import this page, all pages. I would say that most of the time, if I'm exporting this, I'm probably going to use HTML because I think it will translate easier into another kind of document, whether it's Word or Google Doc or something like that. PDF, you have that option, which is great. And if we go to settings, these are settings here. So you can rename the document, duplicate, copy the link to it. So if you need to share the link, you can do that. Or you can move the document, meaning if you want to attach it to some place other than, um, like we can remove from current location or, move it somewhere else. If I want to move it to the doc view. So what this is going to do is let me pick a doc view for a space if that's what I want. I don't want to do that right now, or I can save as template. I can apply a template. So let's say we get a brand new page and we're going to call this blog post number 1. And I'm over here. I want to apply a template. I'm going to quick use my blog template. This is going to, oh, I applied it down there. That's okay. Let's try this again. wonder if it'll. There we go. Let's apply a template here. There we go. Oh, it applied as a interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird. I might actually I might write them about that. So when I hit apply template, it created a new document down here with the template. Okay, got it. And then the blog post. So the way that I see this kind of organizing is that you could create your blogs for, maybe this first document is your content plan for 6 months. And then you could do a new document like blog one, blog two. You could create new documents for each of your blogs underneath here. And then the embedded one is really if you wanted to split out the social media posts, but maybe this becomes the first one. The first document is the content plan with like the topics and whatever. Um, and then you have additional documents for each of the blog posts just to keep them really organized, and you can apply the templates that way. One thing I just realized I didn't go over is down here at the bottom, I've embedded the table view of our blog, like the blog post um, list. So the way you do that is you hit the slash and then you can go down here to, wait, oh, there it is, table view. And if I want to search, I can go over here and I can say, I want to embed the blog post. It'll embed it twice. So it's just embedded twice. So then you can actually see kind of what you have going on with tasks and things like that. And you can edit it in here too, which is kind of nice. So you have that option. Let's see what else. Okay, you can archive it, share it if I'm going to share it externally, publicly, or if it's a template that I'm going to share publicly, I would do that in the templates area. So, okay, well, I think that is everything. This honestly, this is a really fantastic. Oh, there's public sharing. I just realized that it's down there. The updates that they've made are awesome, and I'm really excited and think that this allows for a lot more flexibility, a lot more variety of uses for it. So I hope that you felt like this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I will answer them as soon as I can. Um, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the ClickUp Mastery channel. And if you are looking for one-on-one support or to get things organized in ClickUp, there's a link below to book a call. And there is a link to buy us a coffee. So this is free content that we put out, and every little bit helps to produce it. We have a team that supports us in producing this channel, and we are so grateful. So any help is appreciated. All right.